Weasel, flashing back for your viewing pleasure. This week, a plot device trapped the team under fragments of rubble and forced them to relive their secret origins.
More like an explosive device.
That too. But far more importantly, Hootie the Blowfish alien made a short reappearance. They really should make him a series regular. With me to review this episode is one of the strange Victorian Torchwood 3 ladies.
Chin up, Jack. No slouching or Nanny will spank.
He'd probably enjoy that.
Moving swiftly on. Now this was an episode stuffed full of backstory for Jack, Owen, Ianto, and what's-her-name. And we discovered that a prerequisite for joining Torchwood is a recent massive tragedy.
Which beggars the question, what about Gwen? Ah, Reese's days numbered.
No talking out of turn, Mr. Jones.
Yes, Nanny.
Was I the only one watching who thought a Victorian Torchwood series would be a far better rating success than the contemporary show?
I would certainly watch it, although I prefer the musical.
Now, the ladies of Torchwood 3, circa 1890, possessed a very sexy hip swagger. A tradition I continue to this day.
Not to mention a certain tipping of the velvet.
Oh yeah, indeed, yes. We saw Jack waiting 100 years to meet with the Doctor, named for the first time.
It's a pity Jack wasn't in New York for New Year's Eve 1999. He could have easily met up with the 8th Doctor then.
I guess his Time Lord tracking abilities failed during the 70s when Pertwee and Baker were all over the shop.
Perhaps Torchwood were all on an extended sabbatical, 63 to 89. It's the only credible explanation how Jack never managed to meet up with the Doctor back then.
That's quite enough back chat from you, Mr. Jones. Clean that teapot, or there'll be no toast and jam for your supper.
Yes, Nanny.
Ha ha ha! I think I'll have to keep you around. Now, leaving Tosh to one side for a moment, I loved Ianto's backstory. A T-boy from day one. We also got to see the secret origin of dear friend of the show, Terry the pterodactyl.
Pterosaur!
Edn't. Actually, Ianto's story stood out, since aside from Lisa's cybernization, it was all rather light and fun. Even if we did see the same old warehouse we'd seen in Meat.
Dr. Harper's story, there was riven with sadness. The brain slug that ate his fiancée's brain was tragedy heaped upon misery.
It also makes a great title for a B-movie! Finally, we have the revelation that little drummer boy Captain Hart is behind the bombs as a way of seeking Jack's love and attention.
It's Anakin Skywalker all over again. Nobody loves me, so I'm going to be evil.
Someone's getting cod liver oil in their beak, and then they report on the toshometer.
Oh, fiddlesticks and flapdoodle. After the Tosh famine of recent weeks, Famine was stuffed full of the plucky tech, although she was wetter than ever in flashback. Cleverly, she took the floor plans of Babylon 5 and managed to build something that looked like a cross between a sonic screwdriver and a novelty adult toy. Not that I know what they look like, you understand?
Ha ha, says you.
Yes. Well, leaving aside the relatively anachronistic computers, her appalling stealth skills and ability to be blackmailed by what appeared to be a couple of tramps, Tosh really made the best of her screen time, which means the rebuilt and reconfigured Toshometer has registered this episode as fantastic, and quite rightly so.
Well, thank you, Ianto, for that, and thank you, Mrs. Lady in Comfortable Shoes.
Captain Randyness?
What is it, Ianto?
Is this your digital alarm clock? Because I don't recognise it.
Oh, no! That wicked Captain Hart! He's booby-trapped the hub! Quick, Ianto! Cut the red wire before...